From across the nation and around the world, for Pacifica Headlines, I'm Jesse Lent.
The strait's going to be open to everybody.
And who would control
It's
it?
international waters. Nobody's going to control it. We're going to watch over it. We'll watch over it, but nobody's going to control it. That's part of the negotiation that we have. They would like to control it. Nobody's going to control it. It's international waters, and Oman will behave just like everybody else, so we'll have to blow them up. They understand that. They'll be fine.
President Donald Trump responding to a reporter's question at a cabinet meeting yesterday, footage courtesy of Al Jazeera. The Strait of Hormuz, a major sticking point in U.S. and Iranian peace negotiations, is not, as the president asserts, in international waters, but rather in the territorial waters of Iran and Oman. Earlier in the day, the White House shot down a report on Iranian state TV that the two countries had agreed to a memorandum of understanding to reopen the Strait of Hormuz and end the war. The White House called the report a, quote, complete fabrication in an official statement, adding, quote, facts matter. Iran's Tasnim news agency, citing a military source, is reporting that the naval division of the country's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps fired on a U.S. tanker accused of crossing the Strait of Hormuz with its radar turned off. U.S. forces then reportedly responded by firing near Bandar Abbas in Iran. The explosions were said to have caused no casualties or property damage. The U.S. Treasury Department has added Iran's Persian Gulf Strait Authority to its sanctions list, targeting the body Tehran created to manage ship transit requests through the Strait of Hormuz. The AP reports the government of Kuwait has announced it was targeted today with a missile and drone attack. According to the U.S.-based human rights activist news agency, at least 3,636 people have been killed in Iran by U.S. and Israeli strikes since their joint war against that country began on February 28th. According to Al Jazeera, at least 26 Israeli civilians have been killed. The Pentagon reports that 13 U.S. service members have been killed and 415 wounded. Al Jazeera reports that Hezbollah is claiming to have launched dozens of operations targeting Israeli troops, tanks, engineering vehicles, and military positions across southern Lebanon and northern Israel. The Israeli military attacked Lebanon's fourth-largest city of Tyre today, killing at least 8 people. A Lebanese medical rescue team has recovered the bodies of 3 people killed in an Israeli attack on an apartment in the Qaya area of Sidon today at dawn. According to Lebanon's national news agency, medical volunteers also transported 5 injured people to the city's hospitals. U.S.-mediated talks between Israel and Lebanon are scheduled to begin again tomorrow, starting with a technical meeting between military officials, according to Al Jazeera. Diplomatic talks will then take place during the first week of June. However, Israel has significantly expanded its military operations on the ground in Lebanon over the past 2 days, after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu promised to escalate attacks in the region, straining a ceasefire that has been stretched to the breaking point, with neither side ceasing attacks. NBC News reports that Hezbollah has dismissed the talks and instead endorsed its longtime ally Iran, a country whose leaders have made ending the war in Lebanon a condition for a peace deal with Washington. At least 3,269 people have been killed in Israeli strikes since the start of the war, according to the Lebanese Health Ministry, with over 9,800 people wounded as the U.S. and Israel's war on Iran enters its 90th day. The Jerusalem Post is reporting that the United Nations has added several Israeli government bodies to a blacklist of countries that commit sexual violence in conflict zones, a list which includes Hamas. This is a moral disgrace and a complete collapse of any credibility left to the UN, Israel's ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, told the paper. Ugandan authorities on Wednesday ordered the closure of the border with its neighbor, the Democratic Republic of Congo, as suspected cases of a rare type of Ebola called the Bundibugyo virus surged to nearly 1,000. Here's Diana Atwine, permanent secretary of the Uganda Health Ministry. Footage courtesy of Reuters.
Uganda is temporarily closing the border with the Democratic Republic of Congo. Any person returning from DRC into Uganda, if you have been in DRC and you come to Uganda, you'll be required to undergo mandatory self-isolation for 21 days.
Those are the latest Pacifica headlines for the Pacifica Network. I'm Jesse Lent.